Welcome back to another Luanti mod review. Today we are looking at the item replicator mod, and as the name suggests, this mod lets you replicate things. So let's start with the craft recipe. We're going to need one diamond block and then 4 meat blocks to surround it, and that'll give us an item replicator, and we can switch between red and green by just crafting it. However, I have noticed that that really doesn't matter because when you place them, they'll change colors on you. I'm not going to place this one right now. Oh, actually, you know what? I can. It doesn't matter then because I can just break it by hand. So it stays red there. But notice this one's red. As soon as I put something into it to start replicating, such as this lump of coal, it changes to green. So I don't really know what the difference in color is. I do want to replicate some mushrooms though. So let me, not the poisonous ones. I just... am I going crazy? I could have sworn I seen some brown mushrooms out here. Okay then, I guess we're not replicating. Oh wait, there one is. I need this mushroom for science. All right, we have a mushroom. Let's start replicating mushrooms. So you'll find, oh, you know what? I think actually I see where they were at. Let's take that out of here. We don't need any more coal. We need mushrooms. I think they were back here. Well, anyways, it doesn't matter. We have the replicators running. Now you might notice, wow, this is kind of slow. And it kind of is. However, I mean, you're getting it for nothing, so I don't really know that we can complain about slowness. But if we are going to complain about slowness, my friends, let me introduce you to the upgraded versions. So we have the normal, I guess, slow version. I mean, I notice these all come in the 2 colors, but they seem to change colors when they are active or not. But so if we want to upgrade this to the replicator V2, and there's a V3 as well, we actually just throw it in a furnace and it takes 400 seconds to cook. So we are going to go ahead and place an item replicator in there and then put a bunch of coal in. And I guess we wait 400 seconds, which is what, almost 7 minutes. So we're going to burn through a lot of coal lumps. I hope I have enough. And that's why I have my replicator here replicating more coal. Sometimes it gets a little funky like that, where it won't let me put the items out. I'm going to go ahead and actually start up another one, although I know for a fact I will not have enough coal for that, so that's unfortunate. However, it's not really because, yeah, that's right, I'm cheating. I'm using the give commands. All right, so we still have barely anything going there. And really, we just kind of have to sit this out. All right, there we have it. It is upgraded. Woohoo! Oh, it only took 9 coal lumps. That's not too bad. Let's see about this one. And that just finished as well. So I think what we're going to do is go ahead and cook this. Now, I wonder, how long do we have to cook this one? Is it another 400 seconds? How did I even find that out? Oh, here we go. So if I go to this, one of these, someplace, there'll be the cooking. Here we go. 500 seconds? Bro, it's going to take forever. However, let's go ahead and place one of these. Now let's check this out. So I got 14 coal, 24 brown mushrooms. So not too shabby, not too shabby. Let's go ahead and throw, you know, let's put a mushroom in there. Okay, so this, we'll wait till it's at 100%. Okay, so it goes to 0. So then this is really not a good way to test this. This is at 60, 70. It's supposed to double the speed, but it feels like going a lot more than double. I guess the best way to find out would be to take, but that didn't work. I want the mushroom. Okay, well, I guess we'll do this. And we'll take that. Okay. And then we'll take these and this. And we'll take the mushrooms from here. Okay, so we have no product. Now, one thing I do find kind of weird here is that when it has, oh, wait. What? When you shift click it, it puts it into the output inventory? That makes no sense. When it is replicating, it doesn't tell you what it's replicating. Like, it'll tell you there's nothing when it doesn't have something. But then when it does have something, it doesn't tell you what it is. So theoretically, when this one gets 1, this one should have 2. Or close to it. I mean, we didn't start at the exact same times. So this should pretty much just double of this. More or less. I do like that it shows percentage here, so we kind of know where we're at. Now, we do have some other options we can cycle through here. So we can make this a public item duplicator, I guess, which should allow anybody to take any inventory from it or put inventory into it in either section, because as it turns out, this doubles as a chest as well. Although then it's going to come to a point where it can no longer duplicate. But I suppose that would probably be expected. Then we have only use, so as it suggests, you're the only one that can access it. And then we have members, which we can type members in here. No, I don't know how this works with the growing percentage, so let's try this out. Yeah, just as I thought, this is going to be a problem. So say we have a Bob user. You know, we can't really type Bob in here. Now with one that's turned off, how do we even do this? Do we just do like comma separated? I wish it would tell you. Bob, Sam, Sally, Todd, Jeff, Jake, Amanda. Is that how you spell Amanda? Amanda? I don't think there's an A there. I think that's Amanda. Yeah, I don't know if they're supposed to be comma separated. Or if I'm just supposed to put a space. You know, because it doesn't tell me. So that's a bit of an issue. Now, what if we put something really expensive, like diamond block? Does that replicate at the same speed at which this does? You know, this does seem to be right. We have 6 here. We have 13 there. This is still cooking away. We're only about halfway done. It's just taking some time to go. I'm kind of running out of other options to talk about here. I mean, it looks like this is going at the same speed as... Yeah, I would say. Or is it? It's hard to say. This is going at 5% increments. This is going at 1% increments. Interesting. So it does have some sort of a value to speed, I guess we could say. So, you know, a mushroom, I would say, isn't overly valuable as far as things go. But diamond, you know, diamond's pretty valuable. And so we find that it takes longer to duplicate the diamond than it does the mushroom. Very interesting. So I imagine there's a list someplace of the speeds that the items duplicate at. Yeah, so that is duplicating at double the speed. But as it turns out, the diamond block is a lot slower than the mushrooms, which is quite interesting. Well, this is only at 65%, and I'm tired of talking about nothing, so we are going to come back when it's done. All right, well, that was fun. It finally finished. So we now have item replicator V3. I should have filled this back up to 99, but I think we were at 90. So I used 12 columns this time around. And I guess we'll go ahead and put a mushroom in there just because we've been doing mushrooms. Oh, that's doing 20% at a crack. That's pretty good. Diamonds, yeah, that's pretty slow. Let's go ahead. All right, so this isn't really the most fair thing ever because, you know, they're not all starting at 0, but it's kind of the best we can do, right? So we've seen this before, and let's get a little more contrast on the number there. Going up by 5% at a time, no big deal. I'm assuming the update's the same on all of them, so this actually is a valuable metric to know. So that's going up by 5% in update. This is going by 10% per update, which is double. And following with logic, this is going up by 20% per update. Again, because it is now a V3, which is 4 times the speed of a single one. So following with the way math works, if we have 2 here, we should have 4 here, and we should have 8 here. More or less, yes, that is what we see. Now, let's see about the whole diamond bit. So let's put a diamond block in here. And the diamond block is now going up at 5% increments, whereas this one is going up in 1% increments. So, yes. I guess I would say that's triple the speed. I don't know if that's actually the case or not. I'm wondering about Mies blocks. So this is going up in like 3%, but not actually, but it's a close to a 3%. Let's go ahead and put a Mies block in this one. Are these both? No, yeah, this is a V1, V2, and V3. Of course, I put Mies blocks on these non-diamond blocks. But no worries there. We can just go ahead and take this out. I'm not really worried about that. I don't know why it wouldn't let me stack those. That was kind of weird. Okay, so we have Mies. Oh, I don't even know why that mattered. These are both doing Mies. This is going up in like 2% or 1%. I don't know. It must be some kind of a half a percentage. 1.5%, I guess, and then it just rounds. Because we're going 7, then 8, but then we went up 2, then we went up 2, but then we only went up 1. Yeah, I must be doing 1.5%. Yeah, so we can get lots and lots of diamonds. We just need to be willing to spend lots and lots of time cooking things, which is kind of icky. Okay, so we see that this is doing what we thought it would do. So we put this back to the mushrooms. We're getting 20% speed. I don't even know what to call this. It's going 4 times as fast as a single. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I do think these glow. I guess we can find out by doing this. Hey, they do a little bit. And then I assume if I can, yep. Yerp. You know, they might actually still be lighting up just the smidgest. Yeah, they're still lighting up a little bit, but they definitely light up more when they are active. What happens if you put a stack of 3 in? Does it then duplicate 3? Ooh, this would be... There's no way it would. That would be the hugest bug in the world. It's fast though, so we're gonna give her a shot. You know, let's see if we can get some extra apple leaves. Okay, 80, 85, 90. Drum roll, please, and we get 1 diamond block. I figured as much. If we got what we had in the stack, yeah, that would be probably not the desired results. It would be kind of funny, but only in a oops kind of way. Well, there you have it, the item replicator mod. It's available for a handful, I think, of different games. If you're interested in downloading, it is on the content database, or you can find all of the links to manually download it on my website, which will be linked in the video description below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Are you looking for custom models to bring your mod to life? I can create static or animated meshes for your project. Or maybe you need some help with code, textures, or voice talent. As it so happens, I'm in the freelance business. If it relates to Luanti, I'd be happy to try and help you out. Together, we can make the next great Luanti mod. Visit the link below to learn more and to view some of my previous work. Terms and conditions apply. See site for full details.